And now we are welcoming on stage Lynx.
Hi everyone, my name is Georgi and this is Mikhail. We are the creators of Lynx Racing. But before we start with the presentation, I want you to do a short exercise. I want you to think of a hobby you really enjoy. Now imagine you have absolutely no feedback while doing it, like playing a guitar without hearing the sound. This is how lack of feedback looks on a racetrack. You don't feel the tiny mistakes until they build up and explode into a huge one. And this is part of the analysis of the session before my crash. As you can see, it suggests that I need to take a break, but I didn't. If I had Lynx, that day could have ended up with a pit stop instead of a trip to the hospital. Our goal is to create simple AI-powered telemetry system which can make you faster while being safe.
What is telemetry? Telemetry is basically a fitness tracker, but for your motorbike. So you know what you're doing and you don't need to rely on your feelings alone. Telemetry now is broken. They're extremely expensive, really hard to use. You need a professional with you always to understand what you're doing. So that's why most riders don't really bother using it.
So, how do we fix that? We start with design. Modern, multi-platform, and simple to use. The hardware setup will take seconds instead of hours. And you won't need engineers anymore. We will do the analysis for you. And for our really advanced riders, we will provide Formula 1 level technology straight to your phone. So right now we have working prototype, both software and hardware. We are talking with academies and professional teams, and our pilot riders are starting soon.
The world of motorsport is $6 billion market, which continues growing. And beyond the motorsport, the drones and planes and practically anything which moves fast uses the same core technology, yet telemetry is only used and aimed at the professionals. The real opportunity, though, is laying with the hobby riders, which are extremely passionate and want to improve and ready to invest in their abilities to go faster and safer. That's why we are aiming at them. We are already having contact with teams from the UK and Academy in Bulgaria, plus many riders which we've contacted through track days which want to be involved in the testing and prototype. We're planning to monetize through hardware sales, software subscription, and we're looking now for investors which are going to help us to improve and get faster on the market, scale our product, and get more engineers so we can produce everything.
So, why you should choose us? I was stupid enough to start something that hard and that big, but I'm also obsessed enough to finish it, no matter what.
And I'm ex-professional racer. Now I'm a coach, and I'm just looking to improve and make a change in the motorsport industry. Thank you.
So we are ahead of time, I think. So you talk to a jury member who is motorbike rider. I'm a motorbike rider too.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
I fit to your category hobbyist. So the question is, I do track stuff. I have a BMW S1000R, which is maybe on the higher end, though the engine gives already per app, like lean angle on all my brakes and stuff. So I wonder how much more you would deliver that I would spend money and put a box in somewhere. Just convince me as a user and then I'm all in.
So we will have multiple options. For the not so much advanced riders, we will offer a solution which is very easy to install because you won't need like brake pressure sensor or a throttle position one. It's like a box, you put it, you calibrate really fast, and you are ready to go. If you need more insights, for example, right now I need brake pressure and throttle position. Then you need a little bit more setup in the beginning just to put the sensors in place. One of the issues with the existing telemetry systems is that in case you need the more advanced stuff, you need to use laptop, you need to actually understand what you're looking at. But this is data, and if a human can read it, most of the times it's very easy to extract what is wrong and compare, especially if you're comparing to your previous session. And our goal for initially is to make easy to read insights, not to look on the complex number, because when you're on the track, the last thing you want is to dig into the numbers and graphs. And also our plan is to transfer the data faster, because right now I guess you need to connect to the phone and download everything.
And and also on the market now, the telemetry is just either way too hard to try and to work on, or it's just not giving you what you need. So we want to bring both worlds in one, so from the hobby riders to the professionals can be actually used and improved.
And actually one of the cool features we are currently working now is live data transfer. So you can see what you're doing, your team can see what you're doing while you are driving. And this can be used also for real-time insights. For example, it can be for safety, if it detects you start doing a lot of mistakes, or can be for performance. Let's say you think you're braking early, but actually, you think you're braking late, but actually you're braking too early. Can we help with something else?
Time is over, so thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.